Welcome to the Bit by Bit Code channel. In the today tutorials, we are going to learn why should we need to learn JavaScript and what are the uses of the JavaScript compared to the other coding languages. So here one of the video I'm going to show you video, or in a sense I'm going to show you what are the use cases of the things. As a inside the Google, I have just typed programming language as a 2025, and you can see Python and JavaScript is the second one. And why is the JavaScript as a learned much more in the today 2025 is the thing is the JavaScript can be used both as a front end and the back end, and the whatever the JavaScript whatever you are going to learn, the same thing that you are using inside the back end. So we are for currently we are going to learn the front end, and we will go bit by bit and the next for the back end also. So as a beginners you should learn the things from scratch to the extreme level. For that you need to learn all the things. For that, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the JavaScript as a beginners and to the advanced level. So I have just added a welcome to the bit by bit code as a h1 and h2 as a JavaScript tutorial, and I've added the JavaScript tag and attached the file of the index.js. So here I'm going to start the server, and you can see welcome to JavaScript code and the JavaScript tutorial both are there on the screen. And one by one we will be going to learn the things from basics. For the basics, I have shown you a PDF on the screen. You can see in this one what we need to learn is the why we use the JavaScript. If we want to add the dynamic functionality in our web pages, for that we need to use a JavaScript for that one. Suppose you have seen the many of the websites there, uh, without reloading also automatically it will be reloaded. And for that we need to use a JavaScript. For the for beginners we need to have a things that you need to install for like VS Code. If you have VS, apart from that one, you need to think download the Next.js in this Next.js we will learn later. Download the Node.js, this one, get Node.js and download this one. And whatever the bit you are having compared to that bit, download this. And after that one, we are going to learn the definitions and the basic things of the JavaScript. And in this PDF, you can see the things. The thing the JavaScript was derived from the Brendan Eich in 1995 in the September. Everything is provided. I have provided particular simple notes that beginners can understand easily, and they can go to the perfect things. And within the 10 days, he has developed the programming languages as a JavaScript, not the entire thing. The things are upgraded from that time to now. At that time, what they were done means, for the HTML forms you have seen, for that form it was taking more than 2 to 3 days to complete the form and to send from one desktop to another desktop. And from that time Brendan thought to make a new things for that one. For that they have made a JavaScript for the dynamic things. And the programming languages in the many things are programming languages are there, but the JavaScript is the one of the easiest language compared to the other languages. You can learn both front end and the back end. And the things of the JavaScript are generally, initially it was called as a Mocha, then programming language LiveScript, then JavaScript. And here we have all as a beginners you have been heard as a something as a ES6 or as else ECMA. This the ECMA is an organization that manufactures the computer association. They where they provide the features of the JavaScript. And the Brendan, what he has done means, after particular time in 1997 he has given to that organization. JavaScript was handled being by the ECMA. ECMA is actually organization that was European Computer Manufacturer Association. So they were handling the things and providing the new features. So these are the basic common things you need to learn as a beginners. And why should we need to learn the JavaScript compared to the other languages? Here I will show you image. In this image you can see the first one is Python and the second one is JavaScript. The Python is used as a backend and the JavaScript used as both front end and backend. And currently the React is the one of the thing in everywhere used inside the market. And inside the React we are using JavaScript. And for the JavaScript we need to learn HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript, because HTML and CSS are the basics to learn the things. For that, in the my channel I have already shown you the Bootstrap, CSS, HTML, and I'm currently started the JavaScript list also. So these are the things that are you need to learn as beginners, and install the Node.js and VS Code. And if you want to have some extra suggestions, download download the extensions of the live script. You can see here, go live has been came like this. You need to install the things, and then install ES6 features like JavaScript. ES6 features 19.6 million is there. You can install this one, and if any other things are there, that also I will tell you. And what are the theme you want, you can download from here. Atom or any other things, whatever you want, you can download from here. Next, we are going to learn the things one by one. And as a beginners, you need to learn the things. I have shown you the basics concepts from here. So what define the JavaScript? If this is the common question asked inside the interview. So basically, JavaScript is a dynamically typed language, means that variables are not bounded to specific data types. Means in this video, I'm going to show you the things that dynamic changes. What are the things? Dynamic in the sense, while runtime we can change the data type is known as the dynamic. And synchronous. Synchronous means it is a sequence. It will start the coding. The coding will start running from one by one line code. For that, we can say it is a synchronous programming language. It will execute line by line, and then single thread. This is the one of the most important thing you need to learn as a beginner. And the thing is, it is asked most often is a interview question. Single threaded. Single threaded means JavaScript is a single threaded language, where the other coding languages are C, C++ are the multi-threaded. Means that entire code will be executed at the same time. But here in the JavaScript, the one by one code will be executed like line number one. If it execute, then only it will go to the next line, like that. It means it can perform only one task at a time, because it JavaScript is having only one call stack. So call stack is one of the keyword for the interviewers, or anywhere you can use this one call stack. So we will go deeper to the call stack and single threaded. For the definition purpose, you can just refer this one. And interpreted means it will check or read the code line by line, top to the bottom or left to the right. Interpreted is not just you got to know what I mean to say. Weakly or loosely typed. So here in the C, C++ coding languages, if you miss the semicolon, then the entire code will be not executed, and it will show the errors at the some of the places. Where in the JavaScript, it is not necessary, or we can say it is not compulsory that we can use a semicolon or not. It then also it will be executed. I will show you one example. So here let a is equal to 100. I've just added on data type. As a beginner, if you know or don't know, that is fine. But the thing is, I want to show you the console that semicolon is not required particularly. Go live, inspect, console. See, 100 is there inside the console, and if I remove this semicolon, anything is there with this one. Okay, let it be. Okay, now if I remove the semicolon and save again, and if I go back to the browser, and still you can see this one, 100 is still there. And if I reload also, then also it is there, because semicolon is not a mandatory inside the JavaScript. This is what to say inside the definition. So you got to know what I mean to say. And here console.log means I will tell you one by one briefly. This is console log is just to know the data, what data it is storing, and you can say to taste the data or to test the data, and many things are there. And then afterwards, in the next video, we are going to learn the ES6 features, and what are the ES6 features, and when they have introduced, and what are the uh, things we need to learn in this one. That all the things I have been written in the notes as a for the beginners, so that they can understand easily. And then I have added another JavaScript simple definition. JavaScript is the object oriented functional programming language. And then object based here, this is the one another keyword, object based. In for the other C++, it is known as object oriented programming language. This is the object based. And then dynamic in nature, you already seen. And JavaScript is a high level dynamic interpreted programming language used for enhancing the functionality of the web page. to enhance the functionality of the web page. You got to know. These are the basic simple examples, simple definitions I have written inside the notes, and you can prefer these notes and learn the things from basics to advanced level. Don't jump the things from one thing to another thing. If you know also, then also try to do the examples and the solve the example. That will help you. So thanks for watching the video. Subscribe the channel, and in the upcoming videos, I'm going to show the programs and the many other things, and DS also we are going to solve after the JavaScript, and maybe we can have the React tutorials also. So thanks for watching the video.